Hi there, welcome back to Isabel Explains. In this video, I'll show you how to find the volume of a rectangular prism. Now, before we get started, I just want to let you know that this video is actually part of a series of videos where I explain area, surface area, and volume. So if you want to check out the rest of the series, make sure to check out the video description. Let's go. So in the previous video, we learned how to calculate the surface area of a rectangular prism. Now in this video, we're gonna do the volume. And I mentioned that the volume is basically like if I were to put water in it, like how much water would be able to fit in there, like how much space that water would occupy inside of the entire rectangular prism. So the way that we found the volume is simply by multiplying the base times the height times the width. And a more universal way to think about it, which we're gonna see later when we do a triangular prism, for example, is that I like you to think of it like, the way I think about it is kind of like a slinky, right? And whatever the face of that slinky is, you're gonna find the area of that face. Like if you have a circular slinky, right? You're gonna find the area of the circle, and then you're gonna multiply it by however long that slinky is. Because if I just have like a flat slinky, right, which it doesn't really happen, but if I had it flat, all I would have would be the area. But in order for me to find the volume, I would have to stretch it, right? So I would just multiply by however far I'm stretching that slinky. So in this case, for example, what I would do is I would think of this as the face of my slinky, and this is how far I'm stretching it. So like this would be 4 times 6 is the area of the face right here. And I'm going to multiply it by 10 because then that's going to give me the volume of the entire thing. Had this been a cylinder, which we're going to do on one of the later videos, it's going to be you find the area of that circle because that would be like the face, right? Which is the way I think about it. It's like the face of that shape is what gives it the name, right? Like the cylinder is a cylinder because it has a circle for the face, right? A triangular prism is a triangular because it has a triangle for a face. And this one is a rectangular prism, so you can think of as a rectangle being the face of this like whole slinky, if that makes sense. So beyond just memorizing the formula, base times height times width, I want you to think about like, where does that come from? Like why? So, and that is the reason why. So what we would do, in this case, if we're gonna follow the slinky model, it would be 4 times 6, which is 24 square meters. And then we're going to multiply by 10 meters. And that is going to give me 240 meters cubed. All right, cubed, because we have a meter squared times another meter. So this is going to be meters to the third power. Now, if you want to find the surface area and volume of other shapes, make sure to watch the next video. See you there.